We were in homes because our parents couldn't care for us. That's the saddest thing that can happen to a child, that your parents can't look after you and they have to ask somebody else. So all the churches, the charities and the state governments who took on our care had a really enormous responsibility to help us to grow up without our parents. A very difficult task. There was a terrible failure of duty of care by all the churches and all the charities and all the state governments. Not only did they neglect us, but many of us were terribly abused. We were treated like we were prisoners, like we'd done something wrong. We were punished for being children.
Don't think that it's old history. To grow up with a loving family lasts your whole lifetime. Growing up without your family and being placed in an orphanage, without your parents, being called a number, without your brothers and sisters.
We would really like our fellow Australians to understand that what happened to us is really significant, and that because we had such a bad start in childhood, we need services now that help us to deal with that.
For every story that you do on the child migrants, for every story that you do on the stolen generation, remember that there's 500,000 Australians who had exactly the same childhood, and they deserve to be given the same level of coverage.
At Clan, we know that you think you're the only one who had this terrible thing happen to you, but you're not alone.